today. We are vibing today. It's been a good day. It's been a great day. Got to walk to the temple, got to play Don't Starve Together with a friend. We have the one and only Banjo-Kazooie on the TV going on. So that's great. I was playing a little bit and then I had a call from a friend, which was super awesome. And yeah, today's just been really, really, really special. So look at Banjo, dude. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. He just knows that life is good and he's just chilling. Unfortunately, his sister Tootie, the girl in the picture, actually got kidnapped while he was sleeping. So we don't want to have too much sleep. Sleep is one of those things that is necessary for us to have, but if you sleep through the morning and you sleep through the day, all of a sudden it's not good. Also, interesting thing, I was playing this a little bit and then I realized like, oh my, like I clicked yes on the tutorial and it's like I already know how to play the game. Why am I asking for a tutorial? So that was kind of stupid. It's okay. I'm probably gonna boot this up tomorrow morning and play. So that'll be awesome. I have a roommate named Moroni right now, which is cool, and he said I could play his Xbox whenever. So shout out to Moroni. And it's been a good day. We're just kind of chilling. We're just chilling. I had a really good conversation with a friend of the Baptist faith, really good friend, and she was just talking with me about sitting in God's promises and not stressing about anything. So that's kind of the feels right now. It's crazy because I was telling God about how I wanted to play more Banjo-Kazooie because I'd never really played it before. I'd watched a cousin play it, and then one of my friends has it, and then of course I can play it at home too, which is crazy. So God is so good. If you're willing to trust him, there is literally no limit to what he can do. So just just got to take it day by day. So yeah, we're just chilling. He's just chilling out. He's just hanging out. Also, um, my mom sent over some food, so that was nice. First, if we look at the cupboard, oh my, attack of the milk. But it's just been a good day. Really, really good day. 10,000 steps today. Ran a mile. What's up, Leah? Ran a mile today. Got Banjo Kazooie on the TV. I watched the first episode of Beast Games too. I was like taking notes about how he was able to capture attention and stuff. But yeah, we see the new arrivals are the chicken, the canned chicken, bread, oranges, bars, and fruit snacks, and the Crispix. Those are the new arrivals. Today's been amazing. Probably one of the best Mondays I've had in a very, very long time. Then we have some milk. This is my row. These are my roommates' rows, but here's mine. Yeah, today was fire. Today was so fire. I was going to do something for my job today, but then my boss was like, "Oh, actually, I don't need to do anything today." So, we're just kind of chilling. Just kind of chilling. Yeah. Okay, well, what's up? What's up? So, just resting in God's victory. So, I'm probably gonna turn this off. One thought that comes to mind is like how you have to be willing to like not know what you're doing when you're figuring stuff out. Marcus, what's up? You're not gonna know what you're doing when you're figuring stuff out. That's a part of figuring it out. You're like, how does this work? I don't know. It's gonna take time. Gotta have something better to hold up the camera. This This has been our old reliable holding the phone in place. We're here for a 30-minute live stream today, like 20 something in a row. Be more consistent, more locked in, more fun. More fun. That's been very good. I went on a good walk today, got my 10,000 steps in. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Ahmed, what's up? Watching the Beast games today was super fun. I feel like, however, you're feeling like how connected you feel to life is going to influence your experience with different media or video games and stuff. But yeah, my roommate said I could play his Xbox whenever, and we got we got the FIFA and stuff. That's him, and then the football. But then there's Rain World, then there's Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and Celeste, and Banjo Kazooie. I might get Hollow Knight too. Bro, put me in Beast games. I'm not leaving. That sounds fun, Ahmed. Yeah. So God can do way more than we can think or imagine. There's a verse that says that. I'm learning more how crazy true that is. It's like the amount that you're willing to trust him. That's what it really comes down to. The amount you're willing to trust him is going to influence how many of his blessings you actually catch, how many blessings you actually feel and enjoy, which is humbling because we're not going to be here for very long. There's been many people who have already come to earth, died, and gone to wherever you believe the afterlife is. I believe that we are all preparing to meet God. We'll all stand face to face with him and everything. But, there's already been a lot of people that have already died. There's no getting out of that. So you're Muslim, you highly respect Christians. That's good. I appreciate that, Ahmed. I appreciate that. Yeah. I have ADHD, so I like diving into experiences. I might get Hollow Knight on his account really quick. Oh, that's where Disney Plus is. See, I didn't know where any of this stuff was at first, but then you jump in and you start figuring it out, and I mean that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then like you get more used to it. You get more used to it. So we're just gonna download Hollow Knight real quick. It's like I could never have imagined God would move me out of my parents' house and then make it so I'd be living here and then I'd have a roommate that would just let me play his Xbox whenever. That's kind of crazy. But these are the kind of things that are possible when you trust God and you don't doubt. And you just trust. You believe. Believe and you keep going. So that's kind of that. It's continuing to keep going when things don't make any sense. And when you have been faithful and you're just like, I don't know why, because this ain't really working. But if you are faithful long enough and you trust God, you will see. I'm telling you, you're gonna see. You're gonna see blessings on blessings on blessings like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, it's humbling because I already have Dome Keeper and Celeste on my gaming laptop, but it's like you could play it on a bigger screen now. So that's cool. Just have a little more pleasant experience, but that's a beautiful thing. God is just so perfectly good. The reason I'm here right now with doing this and with growing subscriber count is because of him. Because him taking care of me trusting the process, me believing in what he's asked me to do. So it's humbling. It's humbling, and there's just been so many connections, so many like alignments and all this other stuff in one day. This was just Monday? That's crazy. I recorded 2 podcast episodes. I walked around a lot, talked a lot with different people, got to play a little bit of Banjo Kazooie from the comfort of my own, like this couch. That's crazy. So, yeah, man, it's like you're playing some Banjo-Kazooie, and Hollow Knight is installing, so I can play that sometime. And then you got Rain World, Dome Keeper. I'm just rocking and rolling. So that's the thing. So we're just trusting the process. That's all we can do. Just remain in complete awe of what God is up to. So, yeah. Might see if I can. How would I do that? If I. It's like not the best. I don't know. I might just play Banjo-Kazooie. That's kind of what I want. But I don't know how to get how'd I get my phone to stand up the whole time. I don't know. First world problems for sure. But yeah, no, it's been a satisfying, good, chill day. Can't complain at all. Just I don't know what I would say. It's like, well, I'm just in awe. I'm just like, how did this work out? How did all these things add up? How did all these connections happen? It's completely beyond me. It's completely beyond me. I'm trying to see how I could maybe do that. Well, I guess if I had the live stream going on my laptop, that could work. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what would work. Yeah, I don't know. So life is beautiful. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. We're here to learn things, and the better you treat life, the better things tend to be. So yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to I don't know, I'm definitely a little bit distracted. I'm trying to think of what would be a way that I could potentially get Banjo-Kazooie to appear on the TV, but if I did that, then how would I be able to also see the chat? So I think what we need to do is let's shut down the Xbox because there's a time and a place. Let's shut it down. If I can find the off button. Where are you, off button? Is it that? No. There it is. Initia show. KSA. It's like getting some Spanish right now. It's like, yeah, give it is lady to do. ¿Qué quieres hacer? What would you like to do? Apagar console. Apagar control. Reinstalar control console. Okay. And that's how it's done. We're going to read from Matthew 13. Which means I'm going to find my Santa Biblia. Where are you? My room. Update on the room. We moved. There were some books here. Those are gone. We took those to DI today. So that's cool. Room still needs a lot of help. Played some Don't Starve today with a friend today. That was super fun. We're looking for, and I also found this on a walk. So that's cool. I got it on my little keychain. So that's cool. Well, we were looking for the Bible. We found it. Okay. So here to praise, to enjoy, to feast on God's word. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're here to do. That was really loud. Jesus is looking right at me. Ka-cham. But I 100%. I'm going to really try, like, thumbs up. I'm going to, like, really try to play this tomorrow so I can play Banjo-Kazooie in the morning. That's, like, really important. But for now, bloop. There's a lot of power in the remote control. Watching Beast games today was good. But yeah, we got to keep the streak going, hence why we are doing this. It's probably like, I don't know how many days. Also, go get it. I have a friend who really wanted me to taste the burritos at the breakfast burritos at Maverick today. So I got those for the first time. And I also got this drink, Mountain Dew Voltage, which is definitely not good for me, but I like how it kind of reminds me of Coolant. All right, Matthew 13. Bam! Matthew 13 gives some great insight into what happens when you are truly just willing to give everything for the Lord. It's something because I did a gaming YouTube channel when I was younger, and it's something I would be down to do again, but we just gotta trust the Lord for real. Because it's like if I was to be playing Banjo-Kazooie right now and just have the screen pointed at that, we would miss out on the chance to dive into the Word. And I think in my life right now, it's important. Excuse me, it's kind of crazy. It's important that I dive into the Word because I was like kind of like Banjo-Kazooie. I love Banjo-Kazooie. It's like, what do I do? So we got Matthew 13, baby. I don't think we're gonna read the whole thing, but we do have 13 minutes to do this, so we might do the whole thing. I think it's really important to like be willing to just dive into scriptures whenever. Just like think of the scriptures as like your first line of defense, your first thing you turn to. There's a quote like, if you want to talk to God, if you want to talk to God, pray. If you want God to talk to you, read the scriptures. So there's a lot of His word here. So, suggest another book. Well, right now we're reading from Matthew 13. If you mean a book in the Bible, I guess you could. But yeah, I'm gonna be not on for super long. But welcome, Burr. Welcome, Bert. All right, chapter 13. The same day when Jesus out of the house and sat by the seaside, great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went to a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. He spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and wherewith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, and some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have abundance. Basically, taking advantage, cherishing what you got. And but whosoever hath not,
from him shall be taken away even that which he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand. Seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes are closed, lest at any time they should see with their hearts, see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. But blessed are your ears, for they hear. Blessed are your eyes, for they see. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and they have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, but they have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When any one heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which received seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation and persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. He also that received seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. So, receiving the word among thorns doesn't really stick around. But he that receiveth seed into the good ground is he that receiveth the word, and heareth and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit, and bringeth forth some 100-fold, some 60, and some 30. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. It's like tares and wheat look the exact same. Like you can't tell in the beginning which is which. You have to wait for them each to grow to see what they actually are. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servant of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou not sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou now that we go and gather them up? He said, Nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up the wheat with them. So sometimes you gotta wait stuff out. Let them both grow together into the harvest. In the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like unto a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge on the branches thereof. Which I absolutely love Matthew 13:32. Such a banger. Just saying, like, yeah, kingdom of heaven is like a seed that was really small, but guess what? The mustard seed grows into this amazing tree that the birds can come and lodge in and just chill with, even though it starts really small. Another parable spake he unto them. The kingdom of heaven is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened. All these things spake Jesus unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Then Jesus sent the multitude away, and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. And he answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom. The tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that soweth them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world. The reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and buried in the fern, burned in the fire, so shall it be at the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they that shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy therefore goeth and selleth all he hath and buyeth that field. I've loved Matthew 13:44 for a very long time, like how it's like treasure hid in a field. A man found it, he hid it, and then he was so joyful he was willing to give everything up so he could have that field, that one that he had seen and had found. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all he had and bought it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full they drew to shore, and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come forth, and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Jesus saith unto them, Have ye understood all these things? They say unto him, Yea, Lord. Then said he unto them, Therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which bringeth forth out of his treasures new things and old. It came to pass that when Jesus had finished these parables, he departed thence. When he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, astonished. And they said, Whence hath this man this wisdom and these mighty works? Is not this the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Mary, and his brethren James and Joseph, and Simon and Judas? And his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then hath this man all these things? And they were offended in him. But Jesus said unto them, A prophet is not without honor save in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty things work there because of their unbelief. Wow. Good stuff, man. So it's Jesus trying to unfold the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but some people just aren't going to be able to understand. And so he's breaking it down and just also letting him know, like, some of you aren't getting this, and I'm trying to tell you it right now, but you just don't have the ears or the heart to understand and to hear it. And then there's people that are like, what's kind of going on here? Who is this guy? He's saying all this stuff. And then he just says, like, well, isn't a prophet not without honor and saving his own country, his own house? And so he literally didn't do many mighty miracles there because they did not believe. So it makes me think about miracles in my life, being willing to let go of certain things and how that's brought miracles, and faith precedes the miracle. And some things have happened in my life, including today. That's like, I could not have imagined that this is what God would do, and this is what he had in mind, and it's very, 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 very humbling. But this is what it is. It's like, if you're willing to trust God, willing to have faith, and to show up, like, see, I'm showing up for myself. We're at nobody's watching this right now. Maybe somebody will watch in the future. That's the beautiful thing. It's like, it's on there, so somebody want to go back and rewatch it. But yeah. It's humbling stuff, man, because if you are so sucked up in the things of this world and you don't make any space for the things of God, it's going to be really hard to, like, receive those things of God because you are so kind of swallowed up in other stuff. You know, there's a lot of people that are super caught up in, oh, I got to get married. Oh, I got to be in a relationship. Oh, I got to do this. And there's such a hurry to make these things happen. And it's like, well, if you're willing to have faith and just trust that God's got you this whole way and it'll work together in his own perfect time, and you'll see it. That's what I've been trusting in, man. So it's Romans Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Just Romans 8:25. And we probably need to go to bed. So I can play Banjo-Kazooie in the morning. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. But if we hope for that which you see not, then do we with patience wait for it. So that's what you gotta do. So I'm excited. Blessings. Blessings are gonna keep growing. I want to continue to show faith and trust with God so I can continue to receive those joyful blessings. Today I really just sprang right out of bed like a rocket ship basically, which is beautiful. So I want to do the same thing tomorrow, but the only way that's going to happen is if I kind of just go to bed and surrender. That's what Jesus did. He surrendered his will to his Father's will. He did what needed to be done. So that's kind of me right there. We're just tired. We're just like just slumped over, just tired. It's been a full day, man. It really has been a full, amazing day. God's been writing, making all these things happen in my life. It's crazy. But we gotta go to bed. We passed 30 minutes, so that's cool. Just keep going. What are we doing? I don't even know, dude. What are we doing? We don't have a trash can. Oh, no. All these cups are falling over. So, because someday I'm not going to live here. Someday I'm not going to be able to do this, like play this anymore. So we got to enjoy it while we got it. There's no trash can in there. Well, there's a trash can. There's no trash bag. So, let's put this guy away. I guess we'll put this away because we don't have a trash can yet. Or we do have a trash can, we just don't have a, whatever it's called, a bag. We need something to catch all the trash. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Know that God is good and He's looking out for us. And if we trust Him, it's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really, really good. So, yeah. Thanks so much. Catch you later. Bye.